blip, 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 blip. Audio is a good one. Cough. Let me just push my stuff. I just realized I haven't adjusted my things for. Hold on. Let me just put my drawing tablet in a pretty good place. Otherwise, it'll be pretty hard to draw. Surprise, surprise. Nice. Welcome to the second phase of my drawing. And I think I do believe my audio should be fine. Honestly, if the audio turns out not fine, but anyway, let's go. Last left off with shading. That's it. Where do we? Let's see how far I can go. I am definitely hoping I could finish it this stream. My hope is to finish this stream, because if I don't, it's gonna be whoa, you know. Alright, hold on. Am I streaming this? Am I streaming my drawing? Or am I not? Seems like I am. Yeah, that looks like I am. I believe so. Alright, chat. Let me know. I am checking. It does look like I am streaming it. I don't think there's anything that says it isn't. So I'm gonna believe that I am streaming the art. Alright. Last we left off, we have finished Big Boy here. We now have like 5 more people to shade and a chair. So next person to work on. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the order here. So just do this and then do date and then delete, 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 delete. We select all of this and we push away. Oh, am I? Yeah, there we go. Right, next is Wansel, isn't it? Yeah, Wansel. What color is this? Oh, this is just a tie? Huh. Damn, I am pretty wasteful with my layering. This is just a tie. There we go. And we just put a little bit of light touches here. In fact, maybe a bit more on the center here. What next? This is just the inner shirt. This is just the inner shirt. Damn, I am. Never mind. Past me, I don't know why you put so many like odd layerings. But I respect that. No, I respect it. Good. This is the shirt. I call this the brush everywhere and hope you are brushing correctly. I know one directional lighting, and I just do my best with what I can. For the most part, it seems to be appropriate. So I'll work with it. Not that many I can do with such bright clothing color, is it? I can probably do this. Cut it a little bit here and a little bit here. Shoot, 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 shoot. Can probably go a bit darker here. Darker there. See, I know his hair is like pretty wild. Pretty wild. Yeah, there we go. His hair is wildin'. That's all I can say about it. Wildin'. So we go here. No, his hair is. See, his hair is this, but when you go to the top, it's like pretty bright. Kind of like this. Like it is part of his hair to be bright. But also like weird, I don't know how blue I should make it. Yeah, something like that. Let me just put it on a different layer. There. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's that? Who is that? Hello, Trixo. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome to my stream. Typically, I'll be playing games, but right now... Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. Right now, or this week, rather, is a little bit of a chill one. Technically chill, but like not quite really chill. Because like, this is just me finishing an art that I've been procrastinating on. So in a sense, it is chill. In a sense, it's not. You decide. How are you doing, Trixo? Also, speaking of, I colored the headset wrongly. I just noticed that. Trying like this white silver color. Chill art there, you good, just vibing? Nice. Hope your day's been doing fine. My day's been doing alright. Although hold on. I guess, hold on. Actually, that's a different. There, I need to color from the back here. There we go. Don't want to color it wrong. This one, and let's call this part of a headphone. There we go. Is this like in front? No, it's behind. Okay, good. God, I'm just thinking right now because like this next week I'll be moving. In a sense, it's not really moving to like a entirely different home. It's just moving to a different relative's house for reasons. And then, but like it's slightly further away from where I'm working. And my work typically involves, unfortunately, like having to travel to some like another part of the branch and here and there. So like the added travel time, especially if I have to go with like a partner. So but I can't do much about that. Yeah. Let's see this. Yeah. If you want context on what I'm drawing, this is my teammates from Marvel Rivals tourney. Yeah. The one on the right here, I don't know. The one wearing the dark blue vest, dark blue blazer is me. Then everyone else is everyone else. We have Pablo, Ansel, Yuzu. I'm not even pointing at anyone in particular right now. I'm just listing names. Dobo and hold on. Sheena, there we go. I still remember. That's cool. What? Thank you. Appreciate it. I just remember the color. This is the skin. Oh, my throat. My throat is dying. I feel like this is too pale. Nah, this is a bit too pale. Should bring it a bit more here. There we go. This seems brighter. No. Color the nose. Color below your eyes. And then yeah. You been doing anything interesting in your life recently? How's you know? I already asked you how your day been. My default questions are literally, how's your day been? How did you find me, by the way? I don't think I did like hop around and it's like I'm there. I feel like this is a question that I never came up with myself, honestly. But like one of my teammates here kind of like has that mentality. Like yeah, my teammate has that mentality where like anytime someone new comes in, they like to ask, you know, how they found him. And like I feel like that is an interesting thought. How did you find me? How do people find me? I'm like 90% sure I'm rarely on like you made a new PFP on yourself? Oh shit, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. That's something I really like to do whenever I have the time. Found through the art tab and it looked interesting. Oh shit, I'm interesting. I try my best. My earphone. Hold on. What's the thing I'm about to say? Yeah, I think they have like random commands on streamer bar. If you feel like playing with some, you could like scroll down, I think, and see if I have commands. I think I still have the commands listed down there. It's just not updated. But well. I'll take me being interesting as the highest point of compliment. I do think I need to darken up his shading. Although it is, when you think about it, they are under like a light source. So like it makes sense. Maybe the neck here needs to be darker. Maybe below the face. And maybe some of the hands here. I'm back. Let's see. Right, how bright do I need? The interesting about coloring already bright colors is that you don't really know how bright your next colors should be, like what the light is. It's kind of like if you're coloring something dark, the thing that I'm finding a bit difficult to implement is how, like, if you're coloring something dark, like that's already dark as a base color. Ooh, 7. Look at that, nice. I haven't rolled that in a while. Let me do that. Hold on, let me go Twitch. Unfortunately, I haven't rolled that often. Get dunked on, Trixo. Get dunked on. I'm sorry, Trixo. Luck just loves me, boy. Usually I like, how do I say? My typical streams tend to be more like playing games. Mostly like story-based games. In fact, I do enjoy story-based games a lot. Like currently I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom and Sea of Stars on stream. The only reason I'm not, I'm pretty sure I said this earlier, but like the reason I'm not streaming those games this week is because I need to finish this. It's something I want to finish as soon as possible, but I don't have the time. So my brain decided, hey, what if I use the time that's already set for my free time, technically speaking, and use it for this thingy? And you know what? I would say that had been a pretty good idea so far. Like before this, right? Before I started streaming me drawing here right now, I had made some progress, but it's pretty slow. And now it's only in 2 streams. I'm already like almost finished coloring. I just need to like shade a bit, maybe add some things here and there, and that's it. I even had time to like add a background tattoo, no, graffiti. That's what it's called. So yeah, what's the lesson we all learn here? I don't know, but having something as a reason makes it a good reason, makes it useful. I think my brain died. Don't worry about it. Yeah, so here is the head. I need to shade this one. I think I might want to make it a bit more of a sharper, kind of like very distinct shading. Oh, here it is. Oh no, I already shaded it. Gosh. Okay. Let's face. I haven't colored the ear fluff. There we go. That's the ear fluff. That's the layer with ear fluff. Ear fluff. There we go. I think. Oh no, I have the eyes left. God dang it, I missed it. Almost forgot. What layer is my eye? Where did I color the eye? That's not the eye. That's not the eye. Where is the eye? Oh, there it is. And that's not bright enough. I gotta go brighter. Brighter. There we go. What is that face? Hold on. What is that face? Hold on, I gotta drink water. Great game in 2 minutes. Lightning speed. 2 minutes is done. What's your... Anyone cheat? What's your favorite show to watch? Or I guess, me personally, I would typically just ask what's your favorite animes to watch? Favorite anime, favorite anime to watch, there we go. Because mine... That's something I've been talking about a lot. Which is Undead Unluck. Have I been talking about that a lot? I don't know. I'm gonna make it. Undead Unluck. Great story. Great thing to read. The anime has a lot more to go, but it's still being adapting, I guess. But the manga is definitely finished, and if you have the time to read it, I would highly recommend it, including the epilogues. Gosh, you don't watch much or at all. Oh. What do you do on your free time then? Let's do Domo next. Everyone has something they do on their free time. Even if it's nothing. It's always something. You draw and I'll play Minecraft. Ooh. Ooh. What things do you typically draw? Like, do you have like a go-to thing to draw, or you just you gotta draw? Zoom. OC's D&D stuff, comment. Oh, you play D&D? You're a D. Oh shit, you're a DM. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. How's your campaign so far? How's your campaign been? Oh, well, yeah. How's your current campaign going so far? I had tried to play D&D more than several times. Alas, I've always hit with the classic D&D curse of eventually woo. Yeah, going good. Ooh, what's a game about? Yeah, it's always interesting to play. The few times I was able to play, and even the few one shots that I managed to join in. Yeah, no, they're always fine. You're fine. In trying to join like a long-term game though is one where I'm a bit more hesitant to join. I don't mind one shots, at least with my current time schedule. It's a prequel to your comic. You draw comics? Oh shit. You're opening a lot. Trickster, you're opening a lot of like lore behind yourself. I'm curious now. About the afterlife. Oh. Afterlife, see. Like what, they're heroes from the dead? Or recently dead heroes, or kind of something like that, trying to come back to life? Wait, I'm coloring the wrong layer, am I? God, I'm coloring pants. It's more complicated than I see. Go on, go on. I'm interested. I'm listening. I know I'm supposed to be talking as a streamer, but like, I'm listening. Go on. Best explanation isekai I've been told. Ooh. Do tell. If I talk about my D&D games, I'm currently, it's not really a D&D, it's a TTRPG because I don't think the mechanics are exactly the same in my current game. But right now I'm like, if I have to describe my character, it's it's a giant who wants to learn magic, but unfortunately doesn't have the capacity to cast magic. But due to his, but because of all his experience learning, he's quite adept in terms of intelligence and understanding how magic works. He just can't cast it himself. So like, that's my current like character. Fights with shields. Like, boy just do shield bashes. You don't know where to begin. It's a lot. All right. Here I'll make it not really simple, but I'll give a restriction to lead you somewhere. Describe your most recent session in in 10 words or less. Describe your most recent session in 10 words or less. Or describe what happens in your most recent session. There we go. And then we can go from there. They get cursed by God's protector to shut them up. Ooh. A cursed plotline. Or like the exact same gods the exact same gods the protectors are protecting. Like, what's the order of sequence here? They got cursed and then they earned the favor, or they earned the favor and then they fucked up and they got cursed. I see. Lol. A classic. Kinda. I see. So interest. I need to color that shit. I have got distracted from that shit somehow. I'm not even looking at that many things, and somehow I forgot entirely to color this shirt. Maybe that's a bit too much. Wait. This, there you go. This is a good shading. I would say this pretty good shading. I just have to color it layer here, a little bit here, a little bit here. Maybe I think I need to cut it here, but it's a bit weird to have this layer of nothing, this gap of nothing here. Maybe you should. Like that, and then that, then that, and then here a bit. There we go. Now the heat. Color the heat. In terms of games. What good if you want shows that are fun to watch that doesn't need that many maybe not. I was thinking about Witch Watch, but Witch Watch is like a inside joke heavy anime. Not really heavy. You can still watch it even if you don't understand like anime and manga culture and references here and there. But like to enjoy it fully, you need to at least like get the general gist of the tropes and stuff. So maybe not that. What is a good anime to recommend? Of a simple one. Some shows. Currently I'm watching, well, one of the shows I recently watched is Medalist, and I think that's a pretty cool show. It's about a girl who wants to try, who really likes ice skating, or figure skating, I guess, more accurately. And her journey to, get, to the actual sports arena for figure skating. And also, alongside it is also the story of her teacher, who at one point was in a similar position as her. But both of them are like growing along with each other. It's a pretty good show. From manga wise, I think it got like an award, I think, the manga. Do I remember what it is? Unfortunately, not really. So if there's a show you want to try to watch in your free time, that's a thing. This a thing. I have to say, the triangle wheel has been pretty interesting to use so far. All I've used, all of this one single session. That's like the shading is definitely not pale. That's one way I can describe it. The shading is not pale. If that makes sense. I do believe it makes sense, but it might not. This is... No, I don't think I need to shade that. I do need to shade this, I believe. Oh, hold on, shit. That's 3 out of 6. Three. Hold on. Maybe. I'm gonna have to take a week. Let me see, that's 3 people down, 3 more to go, and a chair. I should be able to finish it. I should be able to. I need... Ooh. And also maybe a bit of shading on the ground, because the ground has 0 shading at all. Oh my god. I didn't color his eyes. I just realized. Hold on, I gotta go back to Pablo. I didn't color Pablo's eyes. Get me, you get me. Get up. Da, 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 da. Oh, my back. Oh, ow, ow. Oh, shit. Ow, ow, ow. I'm old. Get. Dun, dun, dun. I have been expecting. Oh, fuck, my throat. I have been expecting you, people. If you must know, oh, okay, that's loud. Hold on, I'll be honest. Hello, Yuna. I looked last second to see who you were raiding, and I just, oh no. Oh no, you don't hear anything from your side. Oh no, that's bad. Wait, test. Is my audio dead? No. Oh no. Okay, I can hear you. But yeah, I have your. Yeah. Hi you. Hi everyone. Not the music. Oh no, the music. Pause that. Hold on. Let me find it before I say anything. No, the music's playing. Oh, when you said it's loud. Timing. Tell them out. But yeah, I had. First things first, Yuna, congrats on your debut. Your debut on the coup, on the Exorcist Company. Yeah, I had your stream on the background just playing, and then you heard, oh, like, oh, you're gonna raid. Oh shit, nice. We're gonna raid. And like last second, I just saw. But yeah, hello people. My name's Juan. Oh my god, you guys came at the wrong time. My raid, but my shout out button's broken, so I can't really do shit. But yeah, welcome. The name's Juan, and WM1310, but typically he just called me Juan. That's way easier than numbers, isn't it? And I usually do game streams, and every so often some art streams. And why is my mouse not working? Oh no, things are not working the moment. Yuna, you made me nervous. Ow, my ear. Oh shit, hold on. I need to look. Hello Tama, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Why you nervous? Look, man, I got surprised by A, C, who you were reading, and B, honestly, just the first one. I was like, I wasn't paying attention. All right, I was. My throat. I don't know. My throat died. Oh yeah. So again, hi. Spreading scarf. Yeah, exactly. Tama. Yuna just sent her curse. She cursed me by sending video. No, I kid. I jest. Yuna, thank you, Yuna. But yeah, again. Usually I do game streams, typically like story-based ones. But every so often I do art streams. Just to stanky know you, Yuna. And right now, for context on what I'm currently drawing, this is my teammates from my Marvel Rivals tourney. Just because I wanted from a Marvel Rivals tourney that I joined like last month. And yeah, it was a fun experience, and I thought I want to draw all of them together. All of us together, more accurately. So yeah, if you enjoy the chill vibes, hope you enjoy your time here. Oh wow, I don't know why I've been coughing. Got flashbang, man. So how you guys' days been? I guess that's always my first question. How you guys' days been? Have you guys' days been doing fine? Who do I have left to color? Yeah, I think just the chair, floor, and Sheena, I think. Sorry, sometimes when I'm coloring, I end up being a bit too silent. Doing good. Dying myself. Doing good. How about me? I'm doing fine as well. Life-wise, I like to say that I am doing alright. Doing good, as the kids may say. And now, but although next week I do have next week I might not be able to stream, unfortunately, because there's some things going on, and it might take up a bit much of my time, which includes my time at night. So, well, for next week, man, I'll continue streaming as usual, playing the regular games and stuff. I still need to finish Tears of the Kingdom and Sea of Stars, because those games are taking a lot longer than I expected. But they're fun. Oh, hold on, I need to drink water. I'm about to cough. Who do I have left? Oh yeah, I stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays if you guys want to see me do some dumb. Hello, Shakaori. Kaori. There we go. I'm gonna go Kaori. Can't stay bad internet. Happy streaming. Thanks. Appreciate it. Don't worry about it. What am I doing again? Alright, that's right. Number of people. Like, I feel like this is something I say last time, but I might saying it again, and it's that it's hard for it's surprising how much productive I can be in terms of like drawing art when I do it on stream. Like, if I were to do it for myself, like, you know, personally just alone here and there, even doodling, you're like, I could be doing something else. I might have to do something else, like, you know, those thoughts come in. But when I do it on stream, well, that's the only thing I'll be doing. You know, I can't really focus on anything other else. So like, it becomes the main focus, and then I can draw so much more, so much faster. That's just a fascinating observation. Wow, I need to. I am leave you. What's the word here? So, you guys watch animes? What? Is this really just socks and just a sock? Huh. So it seems. Yes. Oh my god, you two! We have so much in common. You watch anime, I watch anime. We can be friends. Damn, hold on. Let me guess what your favorite character is. I'll predict it. You don't need to say it. It's Toji from JJK. Did I guess right? Amazing. Oh my god, how did you know? How did I know? Well, you see, Yuna, it is all just a simple deduction. You see, I have seen your streams for several occasions now, and every time you seem to have shown indications of the character you desired, shall we say. And every so often, there's tiny hints, you know, dark hair, muscular, have some weird worm attached around him. Not sure why that one's a thing, but you know what, you do you. And slowly I piece them all together until the final piece clicked in, and that you like JJK. And so, connecting all the information in my mind, I concluded that is your favorite character. Call me Sherlock, I think. I don't know. Is that what he does? I think that's what he does. Quick. I need to finish this. Go me from... I don't know. Am I being distracted? Am I distracting or am I being distracted? Am I distracted? I don't know what that happened there, but that's the thing that happened. Yeah. You know what? Now that there's plenty of people here, I now have the power to spread word, the good word of Undead Unluck. Fellow watchers or chatters, I recommend you guys to go watch/read this series. It's called Undead Unluck. Yeah, I'll change bottom text to that, just so anyone who sees it will have no idea why it's written there, but like it works as context. I'm just gonna write Undead Unluck. You're distracting and distracted. Exactly. Like I am right now. Oh god, I did wrong. I'm gonna spread the good word. Read undead unlock. Are there any hot characters? Tama, you. I understand. Is there Ikemen? Are there hot characters? Fine. All right. You guys won. You guys win. I'm gonna distract myself from drawing. I'm gonna Google undead unlock characters. Hot. Let me add the adjective hot in there. Hot characters. Hot characters from the start or hot characters all around? Hot characters all around here. Undead unlock. I really should be drawing right now. Well, I'm almost finished, so you know what? I'll take that. I'll take almost finished. So I'm gonna reward myself by finding hot characters of Undead Unlock. Here, I'm gonna screenshot. There's no full. Damn, I just realized there's not really that many full body pictures of her. There's some. I can do this. There we go. Damn, there's not full body pictures. God, mama, my shit. I am about to introduce you to a character. Not this, but close enough. Don't worry, we can sim and you draw. Okay, hold on. No, if it's a simping scenario, I'm gonna be joining for at least a few seconds, a few minutes, 10 minutes. You guys see? Oh no, I lost the image. Let me just shrink this. Shrink. If it's a simp session, I want to join, especially if it's about this series. Where did the image go? Is the image that smaller? The image disappeared. Oh shit. You know what? Hold on. I have a better method. Let me just pish posh, hish hosh. Where is things? Thing is where we open display capture, and yeah, there we go. Transition. We go here. Open image in new tab. God, can't do that. There we go. This is one such. I can't zoom. God dang it. Where? God, these pictures aren't doing it justice. These pictures aren't doing justice. But exactly, look at that. In fact, I think, hold on. Have some of these. Have some of these. Have some of these. Oh no. Have some of these. Look at that. Should I just type fan art? I think fan art would definitely show more of a bigger picture. Yeah, it's a really great show. It's the dude. Whoa, what? I mean, I guess. Whoa. I feel like even I need context to which one you were pointing at. But yeah, no, it is a really great show. It's a really great show. I highly recommend you to watch it. Here's the general gist of how I would describe it. Not lying, you saw it on YouTube. I'm really trying to remember. I'm really trying to remember what happened in the series right now. But yeah, no. If we need a selling point on this, the general gist is here. I'll draw on top of my art just so you guys can see. There's a girl named. No, you know what? Fuck you. No, not that. Do not save. New. Enter. Okay. So there's darker. So there's this girl named Fuko. And she has the ability called Yeah, sure. She has ability that causes unluck to fall upon anyone. She has the ability to cause unluck to other people, and I don't know. At some point in the story, she meets a guy named Andy, who is an undead, and together they join together to team up and figure out the best way to kill Andy, because that's what his desire is. He wants to die, and by him being undead, he can't die, and so it's their journey to find the best death. Yeah, the best death ever for him. And then there's a lot of other things that happen. It's really great. That's as much as I can say without spoiling anything. So, generally speaking, the manga's over. The manga's finished. So if you want to read the manga, it's only like 200 chapters-ish long. So like, masterpiece. Okay, that's my shilling of Undead Unluck done for the week. Return back next week for more shilling. Andy. Shinzri. But yeah. You guys got any other shows that you want to shill? We have time. If you have a show that you want to suggest me to, suggest to everyone in chat here or me to try to watch, just write it in chat and then we can take our time to look at some images of it on Google Images together. We should have time. I'm almost done with this anyway. I just need to color the chair. And maybe a bit more stuff here. No. Ooh. DXD is... I think I've watched at least one season of it, DXD. Boku no continue Tama. Depending on how you end your sentence, you may get a timeout. But yeah. DXD, yeah, I think I've watched one season of DXD. The first season, I think, when they first introduced the chess concept. Yeah, chess but horny. Hero Academia. Nice. What other Boku no shows actually are out there? Actually, I probably should be saying it. I shouldn't be saying that, right? Like, yeah. Boku no Hero Academia. That is also another good show. In fact, I will say upfront, I have not read the manga, so I don't know how what's the word I'm looking for. I haven't read the manga, so I don't exactly know. The only thing I know about the manga is that the anime itself is pretty close to the end at some point. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. Am I correct with my understanding, or am I just entirely wrong? Shows, man. These days I have like scheduled my show watching. I have reached that old age where I need to schedule things to do fun things. I have my fun times. So like right now I'm watching Medalist. Well, I've recently finished watching Medalist. And that's a really good show. It's also another good show that I wouldn't mind recommending. It's basically about like a young girl and her teacher in figure skating, where both of them my description of things is wow. Anyway, let's restart the description. It's about a girl's journey through into the world of figure skating, alongside her with a teacher who had similar experiences with her back when he was young, and now they're like both growing together into this world, like growing as people, growing as a person, maturing and all that into the world of figure skating, which is honestly it's really good. The opening, banger, I tell you. Now back to drawing. I feel like I'm distracting myself. Chat, don't distract me. I'm already distracting myself enough. what are some fun things have you guys done so far? What things you've been consider as fun you've done recently? Because me personally, the things I've considered fun are, I got into one session of, I recently started a TTRPG session with my friends like last week. The first session, in fact. Really fun. It's really fun. I used to I had played D&D before. And this is just similar, but it's not exactly D&D. It's another game system entirely. But I never really like been able to finish. It's like, you know, the classic D&D curse where you play a few sessions and never again because no one can actually like get their timings right, your schedules matching each other. Saying once, thank you. All right, Yuna, you get a pass for today. You get a pass for today for your debut. Okay. Chat. Shinzi, what is this hieroglyph? I'm not wise enough to read this symbols. But yeah. So the TTRPG session is fun. I play as like some kind of giant who had interest in learning magic, learning to cast, being, you know, a spellcaster. But unfortunately, he doesn't have that much of a like aptitude. He doesn't have like the innate ability to cast spells. Innate ability to cast spells. But with all his learning, he's definitely like one of the smarter people of smarter. You know, he's definitely quite up there in terms of like understanding the magical abilities and all that, despite not being able to cast a single magic on his own. And instead, now I just made him use shields to fight. Man's the shield basher. That's a pretty fun character so far. I'm curious on how the story will go next. Right now, we just finished like a random attack in town, and I think we were about to like interrogate someone. But then the session ended there, so we can't do much yet. We'll find out whenever we play the next session. A giant that is a mage. More accurately, a giant that wants to be a mage. Well, it's one of those like, you know, the bigger class. It's not exactly a giant. It's kind of like, if you imagine, slightly bigger than orc kind of deal. A giant that wants to be a mage but unable, but doesn't have the ability to. But he has been learning. The giant has like the knowledge he learned as he studied is still there. It's not like suddenly disappeared and gone to the wind, right? So like, he's pretty, basically my ability there is, I might not be able to cast magic, but I know it when I see one. Because usually I play like, I guess, melee based characters. How to describe it? It's not quite melee, but that's like the closest I can be. Like, you know, martial characters, there you go. Barbarians, paladins. It's Sedua. One of like the camp. I had became a DM once, and the one time I was a DM was for a one shot, specifically Honey Heist. Which, if you don't know what Honey Heist is, it's a pretty wild. So the concept is, right, it's D&D, but your goal is to like steal a bunch of honey. You know, like there might be a vault, there might be a party or something, but the whole premise is that place has a lot of honey and you want to steal it. The catch is, all players play as bears. So everyone is just literally just bear, but better at climbing, bear but can use tools, bear but, and all that. So my story at the time, it quite literally just a winging it scenario. How do I describe it? There's like a heist group of bears that my players were in. Is it a heist group? No, I guess it's like a crime lord organization bear thing. And I don't remember what led them to steal. No, I remember. They got a job to steal the honey by like their boss or something like that. And so like they went out of their way, they get disguises, they climb around and all that. But the one thing I'm very proud of, because it's the one thing that I did kind of plan, is that at the final door between them and the honey reserve that they want to steal, the final thing that prevents them is a game of Connect 4. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Like, I feel so proud for that one. I don't know why. There's that. There's a lot of... It's... long story short, D&D is fun. If you have the opportunity to play a one-shot, like, why not? A long campaign might be a bit too much time consuming, but a one-shot is almost always worth it. Because all you have to do is, like, find one, maybe two times in your day, or week, or month that you are free in. And then have that one shot. Let's see. Lights here. Light here. Light here. Light here. I think that's enough lighting. So there we go. You see that? Look at that. It's all coming together. Only thing left is like the face, the eyes. I see the face and the eyes is pretty much it. Well, no, it's not it. I can color the pants a little bit more. Like make the top part of the pants slightly shinier. There we go. And we hapa and go back to bright. Oh shit, I didn't color the hands. Oh no. Oh no, hands. No, not that. Nope. What games do you guys like to play? Bit out of the blue, but yeah, I'm curious. Or if you can't describe a game, maybe describe the genre of the game that you guys like to play. Because if I have to describe my favorite genre of game, it probably quite direct. It'll probably be like story based or something like that. It has story. It has like, you know, in the story in it, I'll be pretty interested. Like it's almost not entirely guaranteed, but it's almost a guarantee. Like, in terms of games I wanna play, what's the word here? Pacha. Nope, not that color. Pacha. ones with hotties in it. You know what? I respect that. I respect that. May I introduce? I don't know what game do I not have hotties in it? Near? No, that's also another one. What game do I know that has? What game do I know that explicitly has hotties in it? Like it's just hotties galore. May I introduce you to Path to Nowhere, Tama? It is a gacha though, so be warned. But Path to Nowhere. Oh, all right. You know what? I know I said don't distract me. I know I said don't distract me. But you know that game? Well, we can see it again together. Path to Nowhere. Let me Google it. There we go. Path to Nowhere. Images. Sinners. Fan art. Yes, Sinners. There we go. Just Sinners. It's a fun. It has a great story. Full of indeed, it do be dooba. Yeah. Open image in new tab, and let's reveal ourselves the hotties in question. Look at that. Look at that. Devil May Cry. Oh, I've never played Devil May Cry before. Look at that. Look at him. Non-gacha game full of mommies. I'm not quite sure. I think that's probably like a different case. But I've never played Devil May Cry before. How? All I know is the game is like hack and slash. How would you describe it? Oh god, I'm becoming Freddy. Anyway, well, no, not really. But yeah, Path to Nowhere. I would say the story's pretty good. The main character, the events are great. So it's unfortunately one of the games I have to put on the wayside. Is that the word I'm looking for? Like put on the side for now, I guess. That's it. That's the game I have to put on the side for now because like it's not in the high priority games, alas. I do plan on like collecting all the characters because so far I have collected all the limiteds and I am at pace to like, you know, collect all the standard ones, but like I probably wouldn't be able to. But you know, my aim is still to at least collect all that I can. Oh, my throat. Damn, I'm dying. I'm literally dying. Oh. Yeah, this is that eye, so we can just how would you I guess you already described your personal preference of games, right? Full of mommies. As long as there's mommies in it, you're gonna be playing that game. What game? I'm now generally thinking, what game do I know that has a lot of mommies in it that like isn't gacha? Don't Jai finish job first? Then okay. Nice. Alright. Sounds like a plan, Shin. Sounds like a plan. Where is that ear? Where is that puffball? There we go. That's the puffball ear. Color you in. There we go. Alright, now the true final boss of this art project. The Black Panther chair. There's still really there's really no context. Well, there is some context. Because like, our captain apparently has a Black Panther chair. For context, the captain is the monkey behind here, Pablo. And he does like to mention that he has a Black Panther chair. So I feel like it's only fair that the Black Panther chair has a tiny bit of spotlight here. Okay, so this one is that. So if I highlight this, Control-Shift-I, and then delete everything outside there. See this one, right? I don't know how I would even begin to shade it. One way I can think of, I guess, is put something here. And just go to town a bit. Go to town a little bit, you know? Just a smidge. But maybe not red, maybe proper black. Now, proper black is a bit too dark, no? Like that. And then that. And then behind here. Then here and then behind. I might multiply it later. What if I multiply it now? Yeah, no, actually I might multiply it now. So multiply and then just color the back here. Shade it according to the person being sitting on here. How about Bayonetta the game? There's mommy inside. Indeed. Honestly, true. There's a lot of them. Even the transformation is like, damn. Tama, I think we find you the next game to play. Unless if you already played already. In which case, never mind. Have you played Bayonetta? Like, a game that I would say has mommies in it, but like, not the main focus, is probably Nier. I would think Nier Automata would probably fit the list in it. Like, there's all the Yorhas, there's the Commander, there's 2B, there's A2. Like, there's plenty of them. And then there's also Popular and Coppola, I think that's the name. Devil and Popular? I don't remember, it's something like that. Basically, I think Nier should be in that list of almost having it, almost basically it. But close enough. But indeed, appropriate to be there. Then down here is also colored. Down here is also colored. Okay, so we've shaded the ones where she's sitting on. Now I want to shade according to the light. And I don't think there's that much to shade in all honesty, but keeping things in line would be fine. Like below here, above here a bit, maybe not entirely, but like below here. These days I play, I'm currently playing a decent amount of gacha. Like, that's like my main game so far. I only play non-gacha games during streams because like those are the times where I can like invest my time into it and not feel like I could either be doing something else or get distracted entirely. So like any game that I want to play, I quite literally have to put it for stream. Like there's one of the games in my lineup, right, is Final Fantasy 12. For context, Final Fantasy 12 is a game I had played before back in my youngin days as a kid, but I was never able to finish it. The first time I never able to finish it was literally like right at the first boss, like the Rapidash boss kind of deal, the fire horse in the sewers. I really couldn't beat it, so I gave up. And then at some point in the future, I forgot when, but like I said play again, and I was able to do it, and I made a decent amount of progress until I didn't. And that is at like the 2 walls, the demon walls thing, and I couldn't. I tried, but you know, shit happens, man. I don't know what happened there. And now I've bought the game again for the whole purpose of, you know, personal revenge. I need to be able to finish Final Fantasy 12. And for me to finish, I need to stream it. Because again, that's apparently my best time to like do thing. It's weird. I what's the word here? It's I guess it's weird, but it's not really. Ooh, oh damn, actually this chair looks dope. It looks sick as hell. Look at that chair. Let's admire that chair a bit. It looks so shiny and futuristic. Let's take a moment to admire the chair. Admire it. Look at it. From afar, you can tell the indents, the sleekness, the fanciness of the chair. I do believe it's like 2K chair. And now we shade the floor. Now shading the floor, I think we just color the bottoms like this. Maybe a bit like that, a bit like this, a bit to the front here, a bit back here. And then we also like shade at the side, shade at the side. Maybe also the back, just to encompass it all. And then I can do a quick swipe. Maybe, no, that swipe is no need for swipe. And then, look at that. Look at this art. Look at them. Look at them looking all gangster and badass. Look at it. Nice. You know what? Only thing left to do. I think you want to try that one too. You know Von JPVA is a Oh, I know that. I don't really watch Kamen Rider. I will admit that. I have friends that do. But me personally, I've never really like got into it. But I do hear it's cool one. No, I've watched like 1 or 2 episodes with them. And the one that I've watched is like the fantasy bug one, I believe. Yeah, fantasy bug one. That's the best I can remember. Okay. You know what this means? Yeah. I finished. God. Took so long, but I finally did it. Oh. See, it only took 2 streams when it took. Hold on. I'll leave this up on stream, but I do want to try to take a look at like what games I have here. Let me look at my backlog. For context, this backlog is like bought during the winter sale. I think, yeah, the winter sale. I bought it during winter sale because like, oh, there's a lot of games that I can play because I don't play that. I don't. How do I say this? I don't have that many stream schedules. For context, I only stream on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, starting around like 9:30 p.m. Malaysia time. So, and I don't really stream that long each session. So like even not so long games tend to end up being like quite long lasting. So I don't need to buy that many games. But regardless, I did bought way too many games. Like I have like Volcano Princess, which is an interesting looking game that I want to try. Potion Craft, Death's Door, Tunic, Hollow Knight, XCOM 2, and Final Fantasy 12, Zodiac. Your earbuds battery low, gotta charge now. Bye Tama. Hope you play more. Hope you have a fun time playing mommy-based games, I guess. Yeah, that's it's hard to describe. A lot of games. Yeah. Like I feel like most games I play, I don't know. I might, if depending on some games, kind of like Final Fantasy, right? Depending on the situation, I might try to find time to grind out some levels on the weekends. But for the most part, I do plan to like just play them all on stream every single session. But I don't know. That's an issue for future me after finishing, you know, Tears of the Kingdom and Sea of Stars to worry about. Yeah. God, my nose. Ugh. What time is it? It's 11. I do believe that. Ooh, who do I think I'm gonna end my stream, but I do plan to raid. You know, it's rare for me to have an opportunity to raid with this many people. So let's see, who can I raid? Who do I want to raid? Who should I raid? I have a couple people here. Let me see if there's anyone. Ooh, one of them's playing Genshin. You know what? We can go for Genshin player. Otsu people. If you want to join the raid, feel free to sit in for a bit. And I shall be putting in... Yeah, I found the person to be raided. Now I just need to go into my chat and type out the raid. Yeah. Once again, really appreciate you guys for like hopping in. And thank you, Yuna. I assuming you're still here, but even if you're not, you can like click this part here. Thank you, Yuna, for sending a raid here. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you guys want to see more of my streams, as I mentioned, I stream every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9:30 p.m. almost every week. Next week in particular, no though, so that's a bit unfortunate. But I do, like, after next week, I should go back into streaming schedule, and I'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom on Tuesdays and Sea of Stars on Thursdays, unless I decide to do something else, but in which case that one I'll have noticed early beforehand. And yeah, let me set up the raid, and you guys can just type in one raid if you want to join in. One raid. There. Ah, my back. My back. Alright. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys for joining. And hold on, let me check something first before I send you guys there. Appreciate you guys for being here. Wait, hold on. I'm messing it up. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate you guys for being here. And I'll see you guys whenever I see you. Bye bye.